This video is going to make you angry, but I thought it would be fun for me to rank every single Call of Duty game. And I guarantee I will have some controversial opinions. You guys by no means have to agree with anything I say in this video. Everybody has their own opinions, everybody has their own ranking, and feel free to do your own tier list. That being said, if you enjoy, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right into this. We're just going to, don't worry guys, we're doing this in order. So starting off with the original Call of Duty game. I know a lot of people never played this game, but I actually played the original Call of Duty game. I played this back on PS2, and honestly I was too young to be playing Call of Duty. I have some memories of it, but I don't have a ton of memories of this game. I remember getting stuck at one point in the campaign and I just kind of replayed the game over and over. I think I eventually got past it. So yeah, for the original Call of Duty, I did actually play this, which is surprising. I was like 5 years old, don't really remember it, so I'm gonna put it in F tier. But I do respect the classics. Call of Duty 2, I did play this one as well. Again on PS2 when I was probably too young to be playing Call of Duty, but anyway, I never actually owned this game though. I borrowed it for a week from my neighbor whose grandson had this game. I never really got to beat the campaign. I don't really have many memories, so I'm gonna put it in never played because although I did play it, I don't really remember much and I've never really owned the game. So though I did play it, I'm putting it in never played because I don't really have an opinion on it. Call of Duty 3 also never played, and that's the classics out of the way. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Now for Modern Warfare, this game started it all. This game changed the first person shooter genre in all of gaming. It launched on the Xbox 360 and PS3. So many people had so much fun in this game. The campaign for this is absolutely amazing. Such iconic characters. The multiplayer was just a lot of fun, but personally I didn't get to play this one at launch. I have went back and played it, but I didn't get to play it at launch because I didn't have a PS3 or a 360 at the time. Again, I was a child, but we gotta show respect to the Call of Duty that like started it all. High A tier. Now World at War, also a super iconic game. It took Call of Duty back to the World War II genre like the original 3. Very iconic campaign, multiplayer was fun, and this was the game that launched Zombies. Now if you know me, I'm a huge Zombies fan. Zombies launched as like a super secret mode after you beat the campaign. It was such a cool idea, and Zombies was never actually meant to be a full game mode. It became a full game mode because of its popularity in World at War. So World at War also I'm giving A tier, slightly behind Modern Warfare just because the multiplayer in Modern Warfare was so iconic, but still super high up on the list. Modern Warfare 2, not even a debate, S tier. This is such an iconic game. This is where so many people got their start on Call of Duty as well. The campaign was just amazing. The multiplayer was so much fun. Like, this is one of the best Call of Duty multiplayers ever, and especially for the time period, this game was just amazing. So many of us have so many good memories on Modern Warfare 2, and if you're anything like me, if you think of Call of Duty multiplayer, this is the experience you want. You want Modern Warfare 2, because it was just so much fun. The maps were so well designed, the guns were just so much fun. Some of them were broken, but that was part of the fun of the game. It was just such an amazing game, and it's such an iconic game for the franchise. Now Black Ops 1, right up here with Modern Warfare 2, but this is tough. Do I let my Black Ops preference win here? Do I let my Zombies fan come out? Tough decision. I'm gonna say right below Modern Warfare 2. Just because I had more fun on Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. Don't get me wrong, I loved Black Ops multiplayer, so much fun. The Black Ops campaign has to be my absolute favorite Call of Duty campaign. I love the mystery of not knowing who you are or who to trust or what is real. It was so fun to play through the story and figure everything out and figure out Mason's entire story and everything. And then also the Zombies, such amazing Zombies maps with this game. It launched with probably the most iconic Zombies map ever, which is Kino. And there was such an amazing run of such good Zombies maps in this game. And the whole story of the whole Ultimus crew, Richtofen, the brainwashing, Samantha and the moon blowing up the earth. Like, what was happening? This is why I love Zombies. But yeah, I think that's a fair spot for Black Ops. If I had played the Black Ops multiplayer more than I played the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, I would probably swap those two. Just being honest, probably gonna get hate for that. Anyway, Modern Warfare 3. I honestly didn't play this game that much. The campaign was alright. The multiplayer kind of felt like a watered down version of Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it wasn't a horrible Call of Duty game, but it wasn't anywhere near one of my favorites. Everything was just kind of gray and bland. I think I'm gonna put this one in C tier, guys. You guys might not be happy with that, but I just didn't really enjoy Modern Warfare 3 that much. Now, Black Ops 2. You guys are either gonna fully agree with me or or fully disagree. Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty of all time in my opinion. Not even a debate, I'm putting it above two of my other favorites. This is the best Call of Duty I have played ever. And as you guys know by this video, I've been playing since the original Call of Duty. There's only one game that I have not played so far, and that is Call of Duty 3. Black Ops 2 is unmatched in my opinion. The campaign was absolutely amazing. It's right up there with Black Ops. Like for me, the Black Ops and the Black Ops 2 campaigns, they're both tied. It was so cool playing the old and the new both at the same time, having the two different perspectives. And the first mission, you're just jumping in, saving woods, and then you're in the future. You get to use all the future tech. It was a perfect blend of the two, old and new. Menendez, such an iconic character. And I've replayed the Black Ops 2 campaign so many times, just as I have the Black Ops campaign. They're both just so amazing. The multiplayer is my favorite Call of Duty multiplayer. It felt very balanced. I loved all the guns. I probably put the most time ever into Call of Duty Black Ops 2's multiplayer. The time I've put into Black Ops 2's multiplayer is honestly probably tied with the amount of time I put into all the other Call of Duties combined. And we haven't even talked about zombies yet. This is not my favorite zombies experience, as you guys will see, but it is super high up on the list. It's tied for number one, honestly. Such iconic maps with Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins. Zombies map tier list is a whole other video, but yeah, those are some of my favorite maps. The gameplay for zombies in this was so good as well. But yeah, Black Ops 2 is my absolute favorite Call of Duty game. I grew up on this game. It's one of my favorite games in general. Look, I have the poster up there behind me. Best Call of Duty hands down. Now this one was Call of Duty Online. I think it was only available in China? Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I've never played it. I haven't even seen gameplay. I don't really know anything about this game. Moving on to Ghosts. I really did like the story of the Ghosts campaign. It is one of the iconic ones that stands out to me. But as for multiplayer, I never really played the multiplayer that much. I didn't really find it that much fun, to be honest. The maps were different, not quite as iconic or colorful. But also, to be fair to this game, it happened right after Black Ops 2, which is many people's favorite Call of Duty ever. And it didn't quite hold up to Black Ops 2. I tried being interested in the multiplayer and stuff, but I honestly just didn't play it that much. I just went back to Black Ops 2. And wasn't this the game that had the weird alien survival mode? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm putting it above Modern Warfare 3, but it's going in C tier. Now for Advanced Warfare. This is the game that introduced the jetpack gameplay. And to be honest, it didn't do it that well in my opinion. I liked it in the campaign, even though the campaign story was a bit weird. But in multiplayer, I did not like the jetpack exosuit gameplay at all. I did like the character customization in multiplayer, but it wasn't anything to like make the game super iconic for me. The zombies, the exo zombies, just wasn't fun in my opinion. I didn't really like it at all. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one low C tier. Now this is where things are gonna get controversial. Black Ops 3. My second favorite Call of Duty of all time, right behind Black Ops 2. Again, I'm a zombies fan, and this had the best zombies experience in all of Call of Duty. I absolutely loved all the Black Ops 2 zombies maps and the story behind all of those, all the way from DE to Revelation. Such a cool experience. And then with Zombies Chronicles, it reintroduced all the old best maps from all the previous games. And that makes it the best Call of Duty Zombies game and experience. The zombies for this is honestly above Black Ops 2. So much fun, so many maps, and so much to experience. As for multiplayer, it took the jetpack formula from Advanced Warfare and it perfected it. I really loved the jetpack gameplay in Black Ops 3. It's probably some of the most fun I've had in multiplayer. And I really loved all the guns and the feel of the guns as well. It all just worked really well together, especially on the maps. As for the campaign, I played it. It was fun, it was alright. It wasn't really my favorite at all, but it was interesting nonetheless. But because I'm such a huge zombies fan, Black Ops 3 is at the very top of my list. As for Infinite Warfare, one of the most hated Call of Duties of all time, the campaign was the best part of this game in my opinion. It was a really cool story and really unique, but as for the multiplayer, it wasn't really that fun. It was a return to jetpacks, but they didn't really do it very well. The movement in this game kind of just felt slow to me. And as for the zombies, it did have stylized zombies maps, but not many of them were really worth playing. I wouldn't buy the DLC for the maps. I'm putting it down here with Advanced Warfare. I'm gonna put it slightly above just because the zombies was slightly better. But yeah, not really one of my favorite games. Modern Warfare Remastered, I mean, it was just Modern Warfare. The game looked better, the campaign looked better, the multiplayer gameplay looked better, but I mean, it honestly didn't compare to the old days of Modern Warfare in my opinion. This is the game that got all the sales for Infinite Warfare because for the longest time they were in a bundle and you couldn't buy them separately. It's by no means a bad game. It was a lot of fun, but it didn't really offer anything new. Just a lot better graphics, which was good, I guess. Yeah, it's not as iconic as Modern Warfare, but it was better than some of these other Call of Duties, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Call of Duty World War II. It was a return to the past Call of Duty game. The campaign was very good. I liked the story a lot. As for multiplayer, it was okay. It was a return to boots on the ground gameplay, which I really liked. It felt good to not be jumping around in a jetpack anymore, but but that didn't really make the game for me. I did have more fun with it, but not as much fun as I did on Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm gonna put this one at high C tier, I think. Now, this one is also gonna be controversial. A lot of people are gonna disagree with me here, but I really liked Black Ops 4. From a zombies perspective, this game had so many new original maps. Yes, it did have a lot of changes like the perk machines and loadouts and stuff that I didn't like, but it had such cool stylized maps. And following the zombie storyline, this is where the storyline ended. Literally for everyone but Samantha and Eddie. I was so invested in the zombie storyline during this time. Multiplayer was honestly a lot of fun. It was a return to Black Ops boots on the ground, which I really liked. It took a lot of elements from Black Ops 3, perfected them, made them good for boots on the ground. It had the classic creative class system and stuff. It had the special abilities. Not as good as the Black Ops 3 ones, but it did have special abilities. And I didn't even talk about the special abilities in zombies. Using the special weapons in zombies was so much fun to me. I absolutely loved that, and I wish they would have brought it back. It made you feel super overpowered, and it was so much fun. It didn't have a campaign, but it was still one of my favorite Call of Duties. And you guys are probably gonna unsubscribe for this, but I'm putting it at the top of A tier. Yes, I just put Black Ops 4 above Modern Warfare and World at War. I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate in the comments for that one, but it's going up there because of how investing the zombie storyline was at the time, and I'm a huge zombies fan. Yep, I know guys, let it out in the comments. It's right down there. You can just click and leave whatever kind of comment you want. I don't care, this is my tier list. You guys can make your own. Which brings me to Blackout. Now, I'm not a super big fan of Battle Royales. This was Call of Duty's first attempt at a Battle Royale, and I think they did a good job of it. It had a lot of fun gameplay, but I feel like it was done better within the newer Warzone games. I did like all the zombies references and all the references to all the Black Ops 2 maps and stuff. The references to all the old characters you could unlock as operators. You could do Easter eggs within Blackout to unlock zombies characters, which was a lot of fun. I did have a lot of fun on Blackout, but not enough to justify putting it very high on the list, so I'm gonna put it in B tier, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Call of Duty Mobile. I have played it, but I haven't played it nearly enough to justify ranking it, so I'm gonna put it in never played. From what I have played of it, it feels like a combination of a lot of Call of Duty games. But yeah, I'm not really a mobile player, so I'm just gonna put it in never played, even though I have jumped on it a couple times. I haven't really put any more than an hour or two into it. Now for Modern Warfare 2019, this is like the first of the new era of Call of Duty. Aside from Cold War, the multiplayer is kind of stuck to the same formula with the gunsmith and stuff. Playing this game, I preferred the old system, but it was cool to try something new, and I by no means hate the gunsmith system at all. I think they have improved it a lot over time since Modern Warfare 2019. This game brought back a lot of classic maps, like Rust being one of them. As for the campaign, visually it looked amazing. The cutscenes were so well done, but honestly, the missions weren't anything that really stuck with me, not like the older Modern Warfare games. So yeah, this game was okay. I'm gonna put it in high B tier. I did have fun on this game, but it's not anywhere near one of my favorites. A lot of people either love or hate this game. I'm kind of neutral on it. It kind of just feels like more Call of Duty to me. As for Warzone, which came with Modern Warfare, I did have a lot of fun on this. It took the formula that Blackout created and it improved it a ton. Verdansk was such an amazing map. Sadly, Warzone isn't playable anymore. They've completely shut down the servers for it, which isn't great, but they just want everybody to play the new Warzone games. As someone who's not really a huge Battle Royale fan, I did have a lot of fun on Warzone with my friends, so I'm gonna put it right behind Modern Warfare. Now as for Black Ops Cold War, I did like this game a lot, but nowhere near as much as I like the other Black Ops games. The campaign was a lot of fun, and it is one of my favorite recent Call of Duty campaigns. The missions were a lot of fun, very unique. As for multiplayer, it felt like the closest thing we've gotten to a Black Ops 2 remake, and that's just because a lot of Black Ops 2 maps returned. The classic Call of Duty loadout system returned, which I liked. It did have a lot of good new maps too, and overall the guns in the gameplay were a lot of fun. As for zombies, it kind of completely changed the zombies formula. We didn't play as a set crew anymore, we just played as operators. The maps didn't feel as unique or stylized for zombies, and the zombies in this game was just a lot easier. I think it was geared more towards bringing new players in. But yeah, I didn't like it as much as Black Ops 4, but I did like it more than Modern Warfare 2019, so I'm gonna put it right back here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. Vanguard, worst Call of Duty of all time, bottom of F tier, and that is where it will stay. It was another return to World War II, but the campaign was just confusing. It felt like more of a superhero journey than a World War II story. I didn't feel attached to the characters whatsoever. Multiplayer just felt like Modern Warfare 2019, but worse. Like, much worse. All anybody did was camo grind on Das House. It just got very repetitive and old quick. And as for zombies, it's the worst zombies experience in all of Call of Duty. And that reminds me, I didn't even talk about World War War II Zombies. World War II Zombies was not fun at all, but I'd rather play that than Vanguard. Vanguard Zombies was so bad that they had to remaster a map within the same game. It took out the whole thing that makes zombies, which is rounds, and made it some weird objective-based gameplay, but then it added round-based things later, and it just didn't feel right on the Modern Warfare engine. I'd rather never touch Vanguard again. Now for the new Modern Warfare 2, I enjoyed it more than Modern Warfare 2019. It improved the guns and the movement system a lot. I did really like a lot of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. They made a lot of maps just for this game, which was really nice. I was really hoping that they were going to add Rust like they did in Modern Warfare 2019, but sadly they never did. In this game's multiplayer, I actually did have a lot of fun doing the camo grinds. It actually really felt satisfying leveling up my guns and stuff. They added a ton of new guns too as the year went on, which was really nice. The campaign was okay. It had a lot of unique missions and stuff. I really liked the fact that Soap and Ghost were back. Doing the raids in this game were a lot of fun with my friends. DMZ was a lot of fun, though I wish they would have improved it more. But yeah, I'm thinking either low A tier or high B tier for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right next to Modern Warfare 2019. As for Warzone 2, I feel like they did continue to improve the Warzone formula. I didn't like the standard map as much as I did the original Warzone, but that's okay. I think it definitely was an improvement. I had a lot of fun with my friends on this, so I'm gonna put it right above Warzone. I think with the Battle Royales, they have consecutively gotten better. Now the game right after it, the brand new Modern Warfare 3. This might be controversial, but in my opinion, this game didn't deserve to be its own game. Everything in this game, the updates to the movement system, the maps and everything, they could have just been added to Modern Warfare 2. But they marketed it as its own separate game, when really it's just a copy and paste with a few good updates. You can literally just use the Modern Warfare 2 guns in this game. They could have just added the Modern Warfare 3 guns and the Modern Warfare 3 maps to Modern Warfare 2, and just had a year 2 of Modern Warfare 2, which was one of the best selling Call of Duty games ever. They literally could have just updated it. As for the campaign, it was just meaningless. The missions didn't feel like they had any real impact to the story whatsoever, besides at the very end when they just kill off one of the main characters for no reason. All of it could have just not happened and they could have come up with a better story. As for zombies, it just felt like zombies within a Warzone map, which isn't really my thing. This game honestly could have just been an update, so I'm putting it in an F tier. Above Vanguard, but I'm putting it in an F tier. And that concludes our tier list, guys, besides one more thing. My prediction for Black Ops 6. Based off of the marketing and the gameplay we've seen so far, Black Ops 6 looks fun. It is really hyped up, so this is tough. I'm not sure exactly where Black Ops 6 is gonna land. This is just a prediction anyway. This is not my final score for Black Ops 6. It's not even out yet. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't think it's gonna be up here. I don't know, it might be an A tier, but I'm gonna put it at high B tier, hopefully. I'm hoping for a high B tier game at least. That's just my hope for Black Ops 6. I thought I'd throw it in there. Anyway, guys, if you're a Call of Duty fan, you probably hate me now. I expect to lose a few subscribers, but I thought this would be a fun video idea. But yeah, make your own tier list, guys. Share it with me. I want to see it. If you want to show me, there's a link to my Discord down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys.